Alibaba's $200 million investment in that Snapchat company values Snapchat at $15 billion. But is the app that sends self-destructing pictures really worth that much? We bring back our panel, and I give this one to Lee Munson for a company that makes things that simply disappear. Although they do have content that they're growing here, they have massive engagement. But is it all worth $15 billion, Lee?
Well, Liz, historically overpriced growth companies underperform the market. We have to remember that Alibaba is getting a seat at the table for $200 million, not having to buy the whole thing. And they're just using their own inflated currency right now to buy other inflated companies. It's all spilled out in the headlines. Remember, we were warned. It's in the headlines. So don't say that nobody warned us about this.
Okay, Adam, here's the thing. 100 to 200 million monthly active users. People are going on Snapchat. So they can prove that they've got the marketplace and they own it. Does that not give them more oomph and more
I would disagree with you that they own it. First of all, they've had trouble with, regulators here in the United States. I can see why Alibaba would want it, given their own fraud issues in China. They'd want a lot of things to disappear after 30 seconds. But, this would not be hard technology to replicate, and they could spend their money perhaps a little bit more wisely.
And quickly to you, Phil, what do you think? I mean, when you've got Uber at $41 billion, but that at least has things and people working there.
Oh, valuations. When it comes to these kind of new applications, forget about it. I mean, so many of these things we've laughed about in the past have turned out to be very successful. Some of them haven't, but more often than not they do. And there you go. Well, take that one, but take a look at Facebook. There you go.
Well, let's
but I'll tell you what. When you look at the Snapchat situation, you look at what Alibaba's done. Really, they're on top of what is hot right now, and it's kind of the Facebook model. If you have the subscribers, you have the people, you have a built-in audience, and then you own that audience, and then you can sell them other products down the road.
Yesterday, we did an interview. Hold on. Yesterday, we did an interview that was picked up from here to Australia. Everyone from USA Today to Billboard to The Hollywood Reporter zeroing in on our interview with Pharrell Williams and Robin Thicke's lawyer, who said he will ferociously fight the blurred lines verdict.
We're going to exercise every post-trial remedy we have to make sure this verdict does not stand.
Now, while on the other side, the Marvin Gaye family attorney, whose song the jury found was ripped off by Pharrell and Mr. Thicke, told us, you watch, that side won't even appeal. They don't stand a chance. So what happens next, and how does it impact the music business? What do you think, Adam?
It won't impact the music business. Think of George Harrison and what was the song? My Sweet Lord.
He's So Fine.
He's So Fine.
Yeah.
Didn't, people still write songs. These kinds of things, whether intentional or accidental, happen. There are settlements. I think the Marvin Gaye family is right. They're not going to win an appeal or even try. Really?
Because, boy, Phil, you heard that lawyer, Howard King, saying we're not going to stand for this, and we're standing up for all songwriters like Pharrell and Robin Thicke.
Well, I mean, there's no doubt about it, but, they may appeal or they may not, but, you really have to look at how it's going to impact music. Is it going to really hold back, creative activities? I mean, when you come to rock and roll, what do you got, 3 chords that you're going to go with? There's so many songs that similar, and I hope they appeal it because at the end of the day, I mean, there's a very fine line between influence and stealing, and in this case, I think they may have crossed that line.
I don't know. You listen to everything that Eric Clapton ever wrote. It all sounds different and original. Quickly, Lee, you have 10 seconds.
We've seen this with Apple and Samsung fighting over patents with smartphones. Music industry, welcome to 2015. You're going to have these patent trolls out there. It's cost of doing business and being successful.
Great to see all of you. Thank you so much. Lee Munson, Phil Flynn, and Adam Shapiro, all 3 of you. We appreciate you playing in on the panel. David.